Good morning, Chicago. Well, disparities in the city affect all aspects of everyday life, from limited access to medical services to a lack of educational resources. And communities like the Austin neighborhood on the city's west side have struggled for years to gain access to quality food. Austin residents say their beloved neighborhood is a food desert, a place lacking access to nutritional foods.
I'd rather not even eat if I'd have to purchase some food from in this area.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture defines an area as a food desert if 33% of the population resides more than a mile away from a supermarket. Such is the case for these three women who have been living in Austin for more than 2 decades.
I'm 25 years old, and I feel like I want to move my daughter out of the Austin community, and I've been here all my life.
A recent Harvard study revealed for a person to live a healthy eating lifestyle, they have to budget in an extra $1.50 more per day. And it sounds like a small amount, but it averages out to about an extra $550 more per person per year. For some Austin residents, quality food comes with an even steeper price.
I will go to food for less, but that's convenient for me because I'm driving. It may not be convenient for someone else.
Families with a car have the option to travel to the suburbs.
And supposing I didn't have the transportation to get it back. So I got some stale meat, plus I've lost my money.
For those who don't have that luxury, they're forced to settle for small local or corner stores where fresh produce isn't always an option.
You have these stores that sells nothing but snack foods.
Research has shown a growing link between living in a food desert and obesity or other diet-related diseases.
We always say healthy minds needs healthy food. Where's the healthy food for the healthy minds?
To fix the problem, Austin families want a grocery store on Madison and Lamont where Mooinoink used to be before it shut down in 2011.
That space is just sitting there. That is a desert.
For 8 years, nothing has taken its place, leaving families who relied on that grocery store with no other alternative.
So it looks like we're being passed down food that's secondary.
Christopher Taliaferro, the alderman of the 29th Ward, agrees with residents.
We need more quality grocery stores in our community.
There's a neighboring Jewel in Oak Park, but that's more than 4 miles away from Roosevelt and Cicero, the south part of Austin.
You should not have to travel far to get to a good quality grocery store. It's a basic need of all families.
But if there are no nutritional foods in your neighborhood, you don't have an option.
I travel out of my community is because I noticed that the quality of food is better.
A multi-million-dollar development on Harlem and North Avenue is bringing more options, but that's still not enough.
It's a $110 million project that includes major grocery stores, smaller retail, as well as residential.
Residents say it solely serves the northwest portion of Austin, from the east of Harlem and North Avenue to the west side of Cicero and North.
I was told that we have Mariano's up north, but that's on Harlem. That's way north compared to where I live at.
It's been difficult for city leaders on the west and south sides to get developers to invest in communities and bring in new businesses.
The fact that, the west side and south side produces a little more crime, or in some cases a lot more crime than some other neighborhoods. We need folks that are going to take opportunities and take risks.
Taliaferro uses the example of Sterling Bay and the Lincoln Yards, saying that developer could have looked at the west side.
If they want to make Chicago home and receive the profits of being here and the benefits of being here, force them to develop on the west side. Force them to develop on the south side.
Austin is what residents call a viable community, but they say change needs to happen sooner rather than later.
I'm hearing a lot of talking about what is going to be done in the Austin area. And that's all it sounds like to me, is a lot of talk.
Taliaferro is proud of where Austin is right now, but agrees more work has to be done.
We have tons of dedicated families, seniors, and we have great people that live within this ward. Push me, push our mayor to make sure that we're bringing those opportunities.
And for the developers out there, Penny Pritzker's Foundation is offering a $10 million prize for development that boosts Chicago's south and west sides. The award is called the Chicago Prize, and it will be awarded to a single real estate project or community investment in 2020.